drop the vid, I'm feeling happy. Cerebral,
Hey guys, wait, I'm gonna be a bad for y'all for a second now. Hey guys, it's your girl Sariarainemanagement. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. So as you see from today's title, we're talking about some real good things. It is a drive with me, so I am going to be driving to get me some food and to the beauty supply store. I am with Hazel. If you guys don't know who Hazel is my pup. My pup. Hazel, say hey to the camera. Hey, say hey to the camera. They want you hot. They want to see you. Let me fix her harness. Actually, let me take it off, to be honest, because I know I'm gonna go in storage. No, I'm not gonna take her in nowhere because I don't need to. Bro, she don't make shit easier ever. Like, she literally just goes against me every time. Hazel, please, I'm asking you so nicely right now to please. Thank you. Oh my god, there she is, panting. You want to look out the window so you can breathe out the door. See? Cool. She's not. Y'all, that whole time I'm pushing on my gas. My gas is gonna go down. But yes, so as you see from the title, today's video is going to be us touching on letting go of toxicity and not settling, okay? And I have some really good things that I do want to, well, I didn't write down anything. It's gonna go off the top of my dome, so if I miss some things, it's really because I didn't think about that. But if anyone wants to add to my argument, please drop it down below, because me as well as other girls need these tips to live, to learn, and to grow. So where do I want to start off first? I want to start off with letting go of toxicity, because I know a lot of you, as well as myself, have been through toxic things, whether it be friendships, whether it be family, whether it be relationships with boys or whatever, okay? And it's very common to happen. I'm not sure on the exact reason why we tend to go through these things, but it definitely happens, and it's never fun. Like, and I just want to say this. Nowadays, in this generation, it is very normalized to be going through something toxic, to be dealing with toxic girls, or being a toxic girl, breaking windows, slashing tires, vandalizing homes. I just want to say none of that is cute, and all of that is childish. And we all know, maybe not all of us, but most of us know that when you're in a toxic I'm supposed to be driving, y'all. I'm sorry, hold on. Being in a toxic relationship, as we all know, it's hard to leave. Oh, I keep thinking I'm in Jamaica. Y'all finna drive on the left side. What the fuck? It is very hard to leave them. And I don't even know. I think, okay, this is why. Because we build trauma bonds, okay? Hold on, let me close this stuff. Being in a toxic relationship, you tend to build a trauma bond. And from my knowledge, a trauma bond is built upon traumatic experiences. So if you were to slash a nigga's tires because he cheated on you, or he called you a B word, or anything upon those lines, and you slash his tires to get back, and he forgives you, and it's like, oh no, I love you, I'm sorry, and then you fall into the trap of what he's saying. I want to say that they're lies, but you fall into what he's saying, and you're like, wow, he really does love me even though I do this. He really does love me even though I cuss him out, or even though I slash his tires, or even though I kicked his dog. Like, you start to think like, wow, he really loves me. Would anyone else put up with me? Question mark. Like, I feel like when you're in toxic things, it comes to a point where you feel like no one else will accept you, or no one else will know how to deal with you. So you just lash out with this one person that you know is going to take you back tomorrow, that you know is going to forgive you, that you know is going to blame themselves even though you're wrong as well. I feel like that is how trauma bonds tend to form. Or a nigga, yeah, like a nigga calling out your name or doing anything, and then he turn around and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I love you so much, that was not me, that was a one-time thing. Like, you know, I feel like that's how they grow. So that happens over time. Some girls make it harder for themselves because they tend to stay with these people for years on end, when that is just not good. The longer you stay with someone, the harder it is to break away from something you're so used to. So step one on how to let go of toxicity, whether it be friends or anything, because it's the same thing with moms. They'll bash you and be like, oh my god, I love you so much, and then turn around and do something crazy the next day, and I'm just like, and people are just like, wait, I thought you, like, what's really going on? Like, what's wrong? Like, oh, maybe something's wrong with her. Like, it's so many different things that go into people dealing with toxic people around them. Friendships being too territorial, making you feel bad because you talking to other friends, when at the end of the day, what the fuck? Like, I feel like a friend can have as many friends as they want to. Those friends really don't have nothing to do with me, and that's what I'm learning, to stop mixing friend groups. Okay, like, just don't. I don't know, just don't. Maybe for your occasions, like your birthdays or anything like that, yeah, of course you gotta mix your friend groups, because bitch, you're going out with your friends. But once that's over with, on to the next. But okay, let's get into letting go of toxicity. Now that I touched on why I feel like they happen. By the way, all of this is opinionated. None of this is facts, but to me it's facts, baby, because who gonna prove me wrong? Nobody. So first off, to even know you're in a why the f would you do that? I'm sorry, y'all. To know you're in a toxic relationship is step one, obviously. To acknowledge what is wrong or what you're doing. Being aware that, okay, what I'm in right now is not good. So if you're in anything, friendship, anything, right, and you're like, wait, Saria's really talking to me right now. Like, Cerebral really talking to me right now. What I'm in is not good. Once you acknowledge that what you're in isn't good, then you have to think about you. You have to think about you, because at the end of the day, unless you're a twin, but either way it goes, you didn't come out at the same time, you entered this world on your own. You and your twin, if you're a twin, if your twin passes away, God forbid, you're not going to automatically pass away, because you're your own soul. You're your own person. So who are you living for? Do you want to live for yourself, which it should be? Obviously you live for God, but y'all get what I'm saying. Living in your own body, or do you want to dictate your life surrounded around whoever? Mom, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Do you want to surround your life around them when this is about you? When you feel these emotions, when you feel this toxicness, when you feel the hurt that these people cause, when you feel the driving crazy sensation, who do you want to live for? Who are you putting first? Yourself or these people? But before I keep going on this topic, you guys, I'm about to head into the beauty supply store. Y'all gonna have a little something to watch, and I'll be right back with you all. Before we get any further into today's video, I want to go ahead and tell you guys about the sponsor of this video. Today's video is going to be sponsored by Cerebral. Cerebral is a mental health platform that provides access to prescription medication management, counseling and therapy for anxiety, insomnia, and other conditions, all of which only for a flat monthly rate. Another add-on that they have is they offer treatment for ADHD, bipolar, and PTSD in certain states. The thing that's great about Cerebral is it is very private, and it's convenient because it's all online. You can do visits with your provider, therapist, or your care counselor all online in the comfort of your own home. You can message your care team at any time, so it's like just having them in your pocket. Anytime you need them, you got them. Another great thing about Cerebral is it has comprehensive care. The care team at Cerebral works very hard in finding a treatment plan that is great for you. Your therapist, care counselor, and prescriber are all talking to each other to keep each other in the loop, which usually doesn't happen in a traditional setting. And another plus, you guys, is you can have Cerebral with or without insurance. However, Cerebral is in network with other insurers. Now, if you've ever been into therapy or anything, you know that it is very costly. It is not cheap. Cerebral can cost less than 3 times a traditional therapist or any care team. Cerebral is a consistent flat month rate at a much more affordable price. I've gone through my own mental health things or just trying to help myself out, and when I was in that space, I would have loved to have Cerebral around because it is online, it's private, and it's all on your own timing. Just know if you're struggling with anything mental wise, know that you're not alone, and everyone goes through something. It's always a plus to have someone on your side or a care team on your side such as Cerebral to help you through anything that you feel like you're going through. What you have to do is start by filling out an online form. Just answer a few questions to help Cerebral understand what you're coming from. From there, you can choose to subscribe to any one of the 3 different memberships that's offered online. You can go around your needs and budget to whichever one fits you best. Cerebral offers 3 plans: medication plus care counseling, medication plus therapy, and therapy. Cerebral offers a mobile app available on Google Play Store and the App Store. It's like having a full mental health care team on your phone. Guys, it's time to champion your mental health. If you'd like to take the next step in working on your mental health, click the link in my description box to start your questionnaire and get connected with a provider ASAP. Your first month starts at only $30. Come on, guys, it's time to get it on because we all know the severity of mental health. All you have to do is take a look down below, start the questionnaire, and let me know how it goes. Thank you, Cerebral, for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into these tips. Now, if you say these people, you might have to click up out this video because I really can't help you because we're not on the same page here. You know what I mean? You acknowledging, okay, this is toxic. It's draining me. It's actually harming me at this point. I gotta make a decision. I care about me. I'm speaking for y'all and myself even. I care about me, and I know that this person isn't doing good for me. They're not doing good for me. Now, if you're to the point where you're ready to let go, because not everyone is ready to let go, which is fucking bonkers to me when bitches are years in, and I do not mean to come for you if this is for you. This is just my way of advice, and it's always been like that. I'm more on the blunt side than the empathetic, whatever one side. Like, I feel for you, yes, but I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat something or water something down just so you can have your sanity. Like, no, you need to know what's up with you. You need to know about yourself, because the sooner someone tells you about yourself, the sooner and easier it will be for you to move on, because you'll have someone looking down your neck like, and I told her, oh, I'm gonna make this decision, or I know that I'm worth more. So if someone tells me that I know that I'm worth more, and they turn around and go back to whatever's not making them worth more, I'm gonna look at that bitch or nigga, whoever, like, you just said last week, even yesterday, that you want better for yourself. Why move backwards? Okay? Like it's always good to have someone around you who keeps it real. Hazel, what the hell are you doing? It's always good to have somebody around you that keeps it real. So boom, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. Step 2, care about you first. Put you first. If it's affecting you to the point where it's so bad, you need to change something. Do not continue to do the same thing. You have to change something, because if you do not change anything, you will never grow. You will be stagnant. You will stay where you're at. You will not grow. Who the fuck doesn't want to grow? No one wants to stay stagnant. No one wants to just be doing the same thing every day. And if you like that, then okay, cool. Click out of this video. Once again, I'm just not talking to you, okay? Realize that you deserve a healthier love. Knowing that this relationship with whomever isn't healthy. So you have to do whatever it takes to keep your sanity and to make sure you're happy. Yes, it's always hard to leave anything toxic, mother-wise, boyfriend-wise, girlfriend-wise. Any of these things are not hard to let go of, and I 100% understand that. Please know that. Please know that. I've dealt with a lot of things that I've never actually spoke about, and only certain people know. And a lot of my things are emotional, which would cause someone to fall into a depression. Depression is all a mental thing. That's why it's called mental health. That's why it's called a mental illness. So if your mental is being tampered with by anything, it can affect you. Regardless of the situation that I've been through or the situation that you've been through, how big or little you feel as if mine were, or if you feel like, you went through more than me, at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. It's all about how strong that person's mental is. What I went through, other people would die. What I went through, other people feel like it's no biggie. But to me, it was a biggie. It affected me because their mental health is stronger than mine. Do you get what I'm saying? It just really depends. You can't never tell somebody what they're going through isn't worth whatever it is. And I had to learn from that because I once have done that. I just felt like certain things weren't that bad. But once again, that person was just weaker than me. They just aren't stronger than me. So me coming from a stronger standpoint than them, I'm looking at them like, what the fuck? But in all honesty, they're just not as strong as you. You may not be as strong as someone, and that's totally fine because, you know, you go to the gym, you build strength, Your mental can build strength. It's all in your head. Oh my God, I cannot stress that. Just because your heart's beating and your brain dead, are you really alive? No. Your body's breathing, yes, all that heart pumping, blood pumping, but are you alive? No. It's all in your brain. You could convince yourself. You could really convince yourself that you're gonna be the fucking millionaire of the family. You can convince yourself these things and strongly believe it. And even if it's not happening, you believe that because that's what your brain thinks. That would be a mental illness, by the way. But you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's all in your head. So once you realize, yeah, I want a healthier love, I'm gonna come to this person and let them know how I feel. Don't blame them though. Don't be like, you this, you do, you. Just be like, I just feel like what we have going on, we're just not working for each other. We argue all the time. We clash all the time. You make me madder than anyone could make me, and that is so unhealthy. If there's anyone in your life that can make you so mad to the point where they're that one person who could make you that mad, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, because being that mad could make you do fucking anything. So once you want healthier love, you have to realize the relationship was toxic, you know, all this, you're past all these steps. Now it's to the hard part on leaving or the decision that you want to do. Yeah, it's all about being strong, man. It has its pros and cons, but staying with someone toxic, it shows a sign of weakness, yes. No, it's not even a pro to that shit. If you're staying with anything toxic, you're just weak, and it's okay. It's okay, because you can always grow from that. Just because you're weak now, don't mean you'll be weak forever. Like I said, everybody has different breaking points now. Everybody has different breaking points. Everybody can handle different things. Like, not everyone is as strong as others. So, staying is never really good. I don't really any pros with staying with anyone except temporary happiness, because we don't leave because we don't want to go through that pain. But would you rather go through pain for 3 months max or whatever and be happy, or be happy for 3 months max and then go through pain? Like, it's like a, what do you want to do? It's about, do you care about you? Do you care about how you feel? You know, it takes time, y'all, and that's another thing. Letting go of anything toxic definitely takes time. It takes acknowledgement. It's not rocket science. Everyone knows what they have to do, and that's facts. Everyone knows what they have to do. It's the hard part on doing it. And it's just all about, are you strong? Am I strong enough to leave this nigga? No, it just ain't your time yet. Keep going through it. Keep doing whatever. Just know, the longer you stay, the harder it is to leave. And that's always that. But I promise you, oh my God, I promise you, to anyone watching this video, there is no cons to leaving something toxic. There's no con. Once you heal and once you're over whatever, there's no con except missing them. Missing the toxicness, because once again, you're attached to that. That's the only con. I promise you, if you do it and you're serious about it, you will feel so much better once you've healed. Once you know that you can do this, that I'm strong enough to let something go. I'm strong enough to have my faith in God. Y'all, you have to pray through these things. I'm sorry if you're not religious, but pray to your higher power. That, oh my God, that is literally a lifesaver through anything. You have to have faith. People pray without faith. Why do you think something will happen if you don't truly believe that it will? Do you hear me? Like, you have to have faith. And these are the things you can ask for and pray for when you're going through something. For one, always ask for signs. Y'all be seeing the signs, y'all ignore them, aka the red flags. Pray for the signs. Ask for the signs. You see the signs. You see what you need to do. Ask God, what am I supposed to do? What route is going to lead me up? What route will lead me up? Lead me up. I have faith in you. I have trust in you. I know that you have everything in store for me. Please show me the way. You hear me? Do you guys comprehend me? Ask and pray for strength to get through it. If you feel a day of temptation, stop whatever you're doing and pray. If you don't want to pray, journal, or you can journal and pray. Write down how you're feeling this day. Mark the date. Tomorrow, how you feeling this day? Mark the date. Next day. How you feeling today? Mark the day. Okay? Here's some things I want to avoid that I don't recommend that you do. I don't recommend to bring hate upon the toxic person. That will only make it worse, because what do toxic people do? Be toxic. So when they're hearing this out of your mouth, what? I'm not toxic. I love you. I love you. That's just sometimes. You just make me mad sometimes. I'm gonna stop. We're gonna get better. It's gonna change. Just give it time. Fuck a time. Don't be negative towards them, because at the end of the day, you do love this person, regardless. Why be rude and mean to someone that you love? Unless they're rude and mean to you. Like, you know, everybody's situation is different. But let it go with kindness. Now, if they don't take that kindness, that has nothing to do with you, because at the end of the day, this is about you. This isn't about y'all, and this isn't about them. If they don't want to take it lightly and they don't understand you, that's even more reason. Oh my God, it blows my mind. If I came to someone telling them how I feel and they don't feel me and they're coming at me, oh hell no. Even more reason. That's even more, like, you gotta go. You have to go. It's no need for you to be here right now. And once again, it's all about strength. It's not rocket science to letting go of toxicity. We all know what we have to do. It's just about how strong we are. And I don't know how many times we're going to keep saying that, but that's exactly what it is. Now, there's things that you can do to strengthen yourself, okay? Journaling, like I said, writing down how you feel, writing down the cons of a person, writing down the pros of a person. If you have to literally brainstorm, nigga, pros, that shows a lot. If you have to brainstorm the motherfucking pros, but you can jot them cons down, that shows a lot. Because the good should always outweigh the bad. The good should always outweigh the bad, no matter what it is. A job, the car, whatever it is, should always be better than the bad, period. Because everything has its cons. Everything. No relationship is perfect. Everyone knows that. Another tip on letting go of anything toxic is prayer, like I said. Spending self-care times. Self-care around is really important. It's so important. You have to take yourself out. Take yourself on dates. Write yourself letters. Letters to open up in a year. Buy yourself flowers. Buy yourself a new smelling good candle. Take a bath. Shave your legs. Wash your hair. Get a dog. Don't get a dog. Oh my God, please don't. Just do things that will make you feel better. Don't just confide in the time or dwell on the time spent with someone. That is just all leads to bad. Like, you have to think about yourself and your life moving forward. Why the hell would you stick with whatever it is, you know? And then some people stick through it because they don't want to hurt the other person, but they're hurting you, you know what I mean? Like, or if it's one of those toxic things that neither one of y'all are bad, what y'all got going on is just toxic, that's when you have a conversation and sit down and it's just like, listen, I don't want you, you don't want me. Like, what are we really doing here? You know, friends, cool, but if we're going to be friends, we got to be friends, yo. We got to be friends. And another thing, don't link with a toxic person. Now, why the fuck would you link with them? Why would you keep associating with them? What the hell do you think that's going to do? That's not going to do anything. That's going to make it harder, once again, to leave. Y'all be putting yourself in positions that this is not a good position at all. That's all I got to say on toxicness. Take my advice with a grain of salt. Do the things that I had asked. Like I said, if anyone knows any more tips, please leave them down. Leave them below. Okay? The next topic we're going to go into is never settling. This ties in with toxicity. If you settle, that's why these people deal with toxicness, because they settled for that person or that thing or that whatever it is. Okay? To not settle, for one, you have to know your self-worth. To know your self-worth, you have to see how you impact these people. You have to see what you're worth, what you can do, what is possible for you to do. You have to realize that. And that comes with time. Confidence and all that comes with time. It comes with looking in the mirror and seeing if anything that's fixable, fix it. If it's not fixable, that's when you have to learn to live with it. You have to find love in your insecurities or in your flaws, because once you're so confident within yourself, it's so easy to not deal with just anything. Like, you know what you're worth. You know what you can get. You know what I mean? And if you've never had anyone cater to you or love you so deeply, you have not reached your full potential of what you're worth. Because everyone is worth that. Every person on this world, there's someone who is going to do for you to the point where they just want to. It's not a question. It's just what they want to do. Never settle. Especially, okay, like say you like someone and they're just not doing enough, and you speak that to them and they don't change. Oh, boo, you gotta go. But if you speak to them and they decide, oh, okay, I'm gonna start opening her door. Oh, okay. Oh, she wants to make her bed up. That's crazy. But if that's what you want, if that's your standard, if they be like, okay, I'll start making it up because that's what you want. Yeah, that's a green light. That's a green flag. You know what I mean? Yeah, stick with that, you know? But it's just so much that goes into not settling. You just have to really know who you are, and, oh, this is a big one. Being okay with being alone. Being okay with being alone will take you so far. Oh, my God. Like, right now, today, I ain't been on the phone one time. Subtract me back, like, 2 months ago? Oh, baby, I gotta be on the phone with somebody. What the heck? What? You mean to tell me don't nobody want to talk to me? Like, it was just bad, and I had to realize that, Saria, you don't need none of these motherfucking people around. You don't need none. Emphasis on that, of these people around you. It's cool to have, yes, everyone needs someone, but you don't need these people right here that you have around you. You know what I mean? You have your friends. You have your 3 friends, okay? You have your 3 friends. You have Ayana. You have Shalay. You have Mariah. Why do you need to be on the phone with this and that and this and that? For what? Like, I've grown so freaking much in the past years, and I just know people that I was on the same level as that are still on that level, or maybe inched up a little bit, and it's just sickening to me. I mean, no, it's not sickening. I'm so sorry. It's just really shocking and sad to me. I'm not gonna say it's sickening, but it's just sad to see that someone that you knew or was the same level as or whatever, went to school with, still think how they thought in the 10th grade, still think how they thought as a senior in high school. I don't even think how I thought as a senior in high school. I'm only 19. I graduated at 17. It just really, it really shows, and it's in all of these things that I'm touching on, it's all your mental. It all leads back to childhood. Did you have a dad? Did you have a caring mom? Did you have grandparents? It just all plays a role. Did you live with your grandparents? Like, it's just so much that goes into the person that we are to this day. It's just, and then everyone just doesn't have the same mental strength. It's really that. And like I said, it's just like working out. You can build strength in your mental. It just really takes the realization and knowing what you need to do and actually executing it. You can talk all you want, but the action, you know what I mean, is what's what. But yeah, you just have to really care about yourself, take pride in self-love. Just really know what you're worth, man, and that really takes time. And if your self-worth right now is low, baby, you do not need to be in any sexual relationship, not even the emotional connection with a nigga or a girl, okay? Whatever. No, ma'am. Grow within yourself, and that's what my whole entire journey has been on. I wasn't in a relationship because I just know that to be in a relationship and for it to be healthy, you have to be very, very secure with yourself. You have to know your worth, and you have to be good on your own. You cannot be dependable. If you are dependable, like I said, none of this will ever change in life. You know, y'all are going to pick a side. Some people are just dependable people and can't really find happiness on their own. And that's how they just have to figure it out. You just have to really pray for the right person that can heal you or do that for you. Now, if you're more on you want to be good by yourself and then build with someone, you don't want someone to build you, you want to build with, then you have to work on yourself. And I'm working on myself like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I really think I'm getting closer to the point of being really good by myself. Now, I'm going to know when I move in by myself, that's going to be the real test. That's going to be the real deal test. Like, I have never lived alone in my life. Like, even in college, I had roommates. Like, I'm about to be living alone with a dog. Like, she can't talk. She pissing shit everywhere. Like, she's a responsibility. You know? She's no fun. I mean, she's fun, but, you know, it ain't really that fun yet. Like, when she get older, know her tricks and know her obedience, then it'll be more like a, okay, girl, you can do what you want to do. But now I really gotta have an eye out for her. Like, it's not, love the experience though. But you get what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be my real test, and I've come a long way. Now, living alone, woo, baby, I'm gonna have to give me on a routine or something. Like, I can't. We're gonna find out, y'all. Y'all gonna be there right along with that journey, literally. But yeah, girls, guys, whatever, put your all into yourself before you put your all into another human. And if you've already failed that mission and put your all mistakenly into someone thinking it'll come out good, then oh my God, what is she doing? Now it's time to retract, self-evaluate. It's so hard to do self-reflection when trying to please someone else. If you're trying to work on yourself, you can't be in a relationship. If you're scared this person is gonna find someone else, who give a rat's ass? You're gonna find somebody else too. Bitch, get out of the way. Why would you walk into the drive-through lane? What the fuck? Gosh. Like, you have to put yourself first, man. And it's just so hard for people to do that nowadays. But you just gotta remember, like, you're leaving this earth. You're living your life. Who's living your life? Whose life are you living? Do you want to be happy or do you want them to be happy? Like, what the hell? It's crazy, bro.
Purchase or Wendy's.
Hi, can I get a Baconator?
You want the meal?
Yes, with no cheese. So can you add extra mayo and extra ketchup to it?
You said no cheese, extra mayo?
Yeah, and extra ketchup.
What's the drink?
A water bottle. Well, actually, no. Can I get all natural lemonade?
Well, I can put your order?
Yeah. Can it be a large? A large fry?
Come a large, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, put it on second first one.
Thank you. But yes, I love you all. I really, really, truly, really, truly do. And I really hope you guys heal and never settle. Oh my God, stop settling for these bum niggas who smoke weed all day, sit on the couch, don't make no money, asking you for money, using your car. Like, oh my gosh. Unless you like to be a provider, then provide and build them. Like, everybody has their own preferences. Some people like this shit. Like, some people like the toxic life. Some people love it because their mental's so strong. It, like, honestly, it doesn't affect them. Is my wig pushed back? Why you didn't tell me my wig was all the way back? That's so fake. But yeah, some people's mental is so strong to the point where that shit don't affect them and they find fun in it. So it ain't fun and cute when they're hurting the other person. Now, if y'all both strong, then y'all gonna end it one day, and y'all both know that. Like, you know, I've been in that type of shit too. Like, we both strong, like, we know what we doing ain't right, but shit, fucking YOLO. Like, one day it's gonna end. Might not have the fun now. You guys should listen to Hangover by Shinsia. That song definitely talks about that. Yeah, guys, so never settle. Listen to me. If you guys want any more of these little touchy type videos or whatever, then definitely comment down below and let me know, and what other topics you want me to touch on and what you want to hear from me about. Yeah, I hope you guys have a well healing. Take what I said with a grain of salt. I know it's not easy. I know you're not going to do it tomorrow, but just really consider what I said, and who do you really care about at the end of all of these situations or whatever it is that's going on. If it's affecting you so bad, please reach out to Cerebral and they will gladly assist, guys. Take initiative of your life and what you want out of your freaking life. If you want to stick with the toxic nigga, stick with the toxic nigga. Like, you know, if you feel like you ain't worth more, or if you know you're too weak, you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself, okay? Okay, and that ain't good advice. It ain't. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You gotta build the strength, my nigga. Like, don't even lead a nigga yet. Literally, don't even lead a nigga yet. Just use them. Literally. Just use them. Just use them. Work on yourself. Don't look at her. Work on yourself. And when you good and you know you ready to dip on that nigga, dip on the nigga. Try like that. Okay? Thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.